Lovely. Hello, everyone. You are joining myself and Amina today on a special live broadcast. So this is one of our usual regular Facebook Live events, but you might have noticed we're not alone. We have a couple of students joining us today who are going to talk to you about Diwali and give you a little bit of information. If you have any questions or anything you've ever wanted to ask and don't know where the platform is or the place to, this is the place to be. So I'm Georgia, I'm your Vice President Education. This is Amina. Oh wait, she's to that side. This is Amina, our Vice President International. I'm now going to pass over to her just to explain a little bit more.
Hi everyone, welcome to this edition of our Facebook Live where we get to know everything we want to know about Diwali. Joined by me and Georgia today, we have Karishma, who is the president for the Hindu Society, and Fasu, who are going to help us enlighten us more about Diwali. So if I should start with Karishma, what exactly is Diwali? Because I take it that lots of people hear so much about Diwali, and know it's a celebration, but what's Diwali all about?
So when most people think about Diwali, right, and they talk about our current times, you always associate it with food, color, laughter, and enjoyment, which is also a huge part of it. But it normally stems down from Diwali or Deepavali, the celebration of light, and not simply just physical light, but the light into your life as well, symbolizing good over evil, victory over darkness, and even knowledge over ignorance. There are so many sort of meanings that you can take behind Diwali and make it into your own interpretation and celebrate it into your own wonderful way. I can fully give you the history behind Diwali, but I'm afraid we only have a short time. But traditionally, it's celebrated to welcome one of the lords, Ram, who was returning from exile and battle into the town of Ayodhya in India. And to celebrate his arrival, people would lit diyas or little lamps to sort of celebrate that the darkness that was in their lives has now been overcome by this wonderful holy presence. And it's just a really nice feeling that you can get inside you as well. So yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting. So who celebrates Diwali? Can anyone just celebrate Diwali?
Yeah, you don't have to be a Hindu or even Indian to celebrate Diwali. And in our day and age, people from all cultures and backgrounds try to partake in the festival to try and bring light into their own lives as well, to really symbolize that unity, that we're all connected in some way and form. Yeah, anyone can celebrate it.
Okay, I'm guessing Georgia probably celebrated Diwali last year when we had like a bigger event in the engine shed, but unfortunately this has to be done differently. So this takes me to Vasu to ask him how you are going to be celebrating Diwali this year.
Basically, last year when I saw some of the posts of University of Lincoln that they celebrated Diwali like a very traditional way. So I bring this traditional kurta with me to celebrate Diwali this year. But unfortunately, this is the only time I can wear this. So when you invited me for this, I'm like very happy so that I can wear this traditional kurta in here in Lincoln, because I think this is the only time I can wear this. And basically in India, we on the day of Diwali we celebrated by the full of crackers and just full of crackers, and by people mostly lit diyas and lots of lighting to their homes. And on this day, basically all the family members just give presents to each other. And yeah, this is one of the most important festival of for Hindus. Basically, million of Hindus all over the world celebrate this by lighting diyas and everything. And basically, they just meet together to celebrate this. This is one of my favorite festival. Yeah.
I'm so happy, but I'm just going to leave Georgia because Georgia have something burning she wants to say right now.
keep like unmuting myself. I have so many questions. Is there like any specific type of like ceremony or anything, or is it just kind of like a like organization of different things that you do to celebrate, or is there like a specific like one thing you have to do to celebrate?
Basically, on the day of Diwali, the first thing we do is do the puja of the goddess Lakshmi and god Ganesh, because people believe that on this day the goddess Lakshmi roam to the world and enters a home that is very clean and like very positive vibe. So basically, first we do puja with all the family members, with everyone, and then we celebrate Diwali by crackers and everything. All the cousins, all the brothers, all the family members are sitting together. Just it's one of the what to say, fun-loving moment.
I absolutely love that, and I love the idea as well, like getting maybe like some more history. Like I'd probably maybe for like next year or maybe for after this. Like I want the entire history. I know we only have 30 minutes, but I am more than happy if you are to sit down and have like an information session, because it like Amina said, last year I went to the celebration in the engine shed, and I like wandered around the stalls, and it was so good to see all the cultural like outfits and things like that, and all the different food and all that kind of stuff that's involved. But I think like until this meeting now, I wasn't quite like understanding of why it happened or what celebration it was. So I think having this, if anything, more selfishly, I'm happy that we're doing this live so I can find out some more. Because I think it's a really good platform to get some more questions. I will hand back over to Amina and stop hijacking.
So for all those watching us, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask, now would be a great opportunity to get everything in here, because we have wonderful students who are enlightening us more about Diwali. So is Punja like a prayer or something? You're on mute, Vasu.
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot that I'm on mute. Yeah. Basically, puja is like the prayer.
Okay.
Prayer. Yeah. We do prayer for the god
Okay.
on the evening. This is the basic ritual to celebrate Diwali. First, we need to do the puja. First, we need to do the prayer, and after that, we started celebrating it. This is one of the first step to celebrate it. Basically.
Cool. So I'm just gonna ask Karishma, is there a particular type of food that you have to eat during the celebration? Because let's say, for instance, some people would probably have grilled turkey during Thanksgiving or something. So when it comes to Diwali, is there? I like I've eaten some Indian meals which I've really loved, and I'm trying to get a recipe for these meals and try to make them myself. But I just want to know if there's a particular meal that you have to eat on Diwali occasion.
So there's no specific list of food that you have to eat for Diwali. Traditionally, people are vegetarian during this period as well, in case you're not. And usually, because I'm Gujarati, so I'm a big fan of all our Gujarati food that we have. Like I can list them, like jalebi, gatia, puri, stuff like that. Your traditional food that you would have. But there is no specific list that you have to eat at a certain time, kind of thing. It's more to do with the fact that you're eating together as a family, as friends, that sort of community aspect. Even in the engine shed last year, sharing food with each other, that was the main element behind it. Yeah. So it's just your normal Indian food that you would kind of have from a sweet mart. Mainly the mithais. The Indian sweets are the highlight of Diwali. You cannot have Diwali without Indian sweets. So they are a must.
I could see Georgia's face lighten up when you said something about mainly during this period, it has to be vegetarian meal. And I'm like, okay, Georgia is really up for Diwali this year.
I always struggle to different I want to get into like a little bit more traveling next year, especially, and I kind of want to see more like cultural celebrations just across the globe, because I think that's something that I always find really interesting, and I never know how to get involved in them or what food I can eat, because I am absolutely terrible for trying to pick up any other languages. I think I tried to learn French for 7 years and absolutely failed at it. So I was worried that I won't be able to find out if food is like vegetarian or anything like that. So if you can give me some hotspots for finding out some good food and some good cultural celebration for as soon as this world goes out of its pandemic, that would be incredible. Especially when you said sweets, I was like, yes, please. That sounds perfect.
That makes me even want to talk about the recipe book that the university is trying to get students to send any hidden recipes that they have. So we'll just pop that in our comment section. If you happen to have a recipe that you're happy to share with us, it will be collated and added to a recipe book. So you can email this to egcevents@lincoln.ac.uk. It's a Lincoln Family Cultural Book. Hopefully, I can get to see more of the recipes that I can prepare some meals myself. And I know the Multi-Faith Chaplaincy also has a Zoom event tomorrow at 12 noon. We would put the link on the comment section as well. So if you happen to want to be part of that, even though we can't have the usual family community gathering, but we are trying to have a platform or like a virtual community where people can have discussions and most likely wear their outfit and who knows, have food around and have the video conversations that they can have. So Karishma, do you want to just tell us about what the Hindu Society has planned as well for this year?
Yes, so as you all know, you've all heard this many times that we're in, certain trying circumstances, unprecedented, the kind of buzzwords you hear. But even though we're kind of in this phase at the moment, our Hindu Society has really tried to plan as many fun events for you this year as possible to try and keep you involved as much as we can. So today, we have got our own virtual Diwali celebration, Finding Your Light Within, which will have many creative workshops, storytelling workshops, even some surprises in there that you'll have to find out once you come. So I will be popping in the Eventbrite link for you to fill in the form, and this will be over Zoom tonight, 7 till 8 p.m. I hope you can all try and make it as much as possible, and it'll be really nice to see as many of you there as we can. So see you soon.
Amina, you've muted yourself. I spend most of my week and Amina.
Yeah, there's just one question about what you. I would be happy to hear what Vasu and Karishma would say about this. With Vasu going first, on what best way do you think is there for students to meet other students who have similar beliefs with them?
In this time, basically the only option is to just get to the Zoom meeting and just celebrate together. Because this time we cannot just, because of the lockdown, we cannot just meet at the engine shed or anything in the anywhere in the university. So it's best to just get to the Zoom meeting and just talk, so we can know each other and celebrate with each other. Because here in Lincoln, we are like a family. So it's best to just meet on the Zoom meeting and talk about the Diwali and about each other. Yeah.
I think you really make a clear point that in as much as people would like to try and meet face to face, if we can't meet face to face, it doesn't mean we still can't carry on with our beliefs and our societies or meeting other people. We might as well use the platforms that we have available. And like Karishma said, the Hindu Society has tried to come up with series of events. So if you are watching this face live, there are other societies that are there who would organize events in so many ways, and it's just one way of meeting people that share the same belief as you. So you don't have to be alone and think that you are just on your own. And if you pop over to lincolnsu.com, you can find a list of all the faith and belief societies that we have and other societies as well. So, Karishma, how have you found getting members for the Hindu Society as well?
So I think me, like other societies as well, have been struggling to sort of get as many people coming in because it's sort of online. But I would really try and encourage as many people to join. You do not have to be Hindu to join the Hindu Society. Just come in, have fun, come to some of our taster sessions and see if you take something out of it, if you learn something that maybe help you. We're really focused on character development as well, so trying to find ways to improve your life. And we're also a really fun society, so it'll be really nice to sort of see as many of you there. I think we desperately need the members to continue running our society, so please join.
I will definitely want to be part of a society that has so much fun things going on. I mean, people, it's just nice to know that you have your own community where you can get to learn so many other things, meet other people as well. I don't know, Georgia, if you have any more questions you'd like to ask our students.
I know, Vasa, you were talking about like your outfit and this being the only time you can wear it. Are there like specific like clothing that you have to wear for Diwali, or just like in general?
No, it's just it's here in Lincoln. It's very cool, and it's like we cannot just wear this under the jacket. Or if we wear under the jacket, then it's no mean to just wear this traditional.
I love that. I also absolutely there is a dig at English weather because it is appalling. It's freezing.
Yeah, because it only looks good if we just wear like this only. If we wear jacket above this, then there's no show to this. Yeah.
Right.
Just as well, the event that Krishna was talking about is now in the chat, the like comment section. So if you want to join the event, right, it is already in there, as is the link to the Hindu Society via the activities website. So if there is anything that we talk about, it is going straight in that comment section. And if it hasn't, please comment and we will put it in.
For other people, it would be great for us to see how you celebrate Diwali. So if you take pictures, your food, your outfit, because I'm 100% sure Vasu would still try and take a picture of this and then put it on social media. I mean, don't hide it. It's you guys are all wearing amazing outfits. Just take pictures, tag us, and then let us know how you celebrated Diwali. I would be really looking forward to see the smile and fun faces that people had, that they still made the most of the time period that they had and still managed to celebrate Diwali. I'm sure for people who have families abroad, you can call them over video and then just say hello and let us know how that went by sharing us pictures of your outfit and food. I'll be really looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, and if you're wanting a like a taster session as well, like Krishna said, this like event tonight is probably like one of the biggest taster sessions you can get and one of the best insights into it. So, especially like you don't have to be Hindu like these, and I think I really like the description you gave of Diwali at the start because it seems like a celebration of like people and like that light part as well. I really enjoyed that. But I think if there's any time to get involved and just to even have a look, if it's just this event you want to come to, if it's the society on the whole, like please do check it out. And we will say that for any of like the events and things that we get through because they're all amazing, but this one sounds incredible. I will definitely be trying to give it a check out tonight. Dancy, did you want to come in?
As you said that this is not a festival only for Hindus. This is the festival of people, so anyone can enjoy it. Anyone can join it. As it we are going to celebrate Christmas as well. So anyone can celebrate Diwali. It is not about only Hindus and Indians only. Anyone can celebrate it. Yeah.
I absolutely love that description. I think like everyone as well, especially I think when you come to like Lincoln and stuff like that, like Christmas isn't it's not like specifically for Christians anymore. Like everyone celebrates Christmas. So I think giving that like comparison as well is really useful. Everyone can celebrate. Please do. Will you be sharing stuff on like I don't know whether you want to like drop your social media pages or anything for the Hindu Society so we can like see kind of like the different things you get up to in case anyone can't join tonight. I don't know if you'll be posting any like photos or anything. As you
Yeah. So we do have our Facebook and Instagram pages. If you just type NHSF Lincoln into society, you should be able to see them and give it a good follow. You'll be able to see our posts that we've been creating throughout the summer as well. We're also going to be having Monday challenges for you to keep you sort of busy during this lockdown period that we're in and keep your minds sort of engaged. So please join.
I will definitely join you. Big fan of all of that, and I'm really hoping that as of today, a lot of people who have joined us, myself, have learned. I've learned so much about Diwali. I've taken time to understand what it means to you, and then realize that I don't have to be Indian to celebrate it. It's about the concept behind it, and then what I can benefit from celebrating it, and the whole idea of dressing up. When it comes to dressing up and having food and having people around, you can always count me in. And if we don't have any more questions today, I'll probably say thank you all for joining us. For those watching, and to Karishma and Vasu, thank you for wearing your amazing outfits and taking us through this journey of everything you need to know about Diwali. Um, See you again sometime soon. And this would come to an end. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.